internet, welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday, everybody. It is indeed one day since the Eternal Poro Cup tournament. I have slept, I have eaten food, I have rested, I had a full work day. But doing all right. So, plan for today, we are currently about 6 minutes out of a Champion Draft Series game. It is the final week, week 8. We're actually bringing it back around and fighting Puffball Panda again. That'll be in about 5 minutes or so. There is a 1 minute delay since we're doing some competitive stuff again, but that will be turned off at the end of the CDS match. After the CDS match, I do want to talk a little bit about the Eternal Poro Cup in general. Some things we learned, plans for the future, etc., etc. This was one of our most, I think, visible tournaments so far. So one of the more challenging ones, one of the more complicated ones. But I think it came off, it went off really well, actually. We had some hiccups, of course, but overall just feeling kind of amazing about yesterday. So I'm going to talk a little about that, probably play some Runeterra myself, and generally just hang out with the chat for a little bit. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of tired still. I think it's just mentally drained a little bit from the streaming and the hosting and the casting yesterday. So we'll see how long tonight's stream goes. Probably it will be at least an hour or two. So that's great. Yeah, Moss, Dan the Man, and Sick Pike, everybody who has popped into the chat. Hello and welcome back. Yeah, currently we're just waiting for the announcements from our spectators and the moderators to go, and we shall see what gets banned. I did build some shit, TM. Capital S, some shit, capital S again, because I decided, fuck it, I'm in 8th and it doesn't matter. So I'm not actually bringing my pet deck, which is the Zoe Victor. I'm bringing Caitlin Aphelios with some Gemcraft or Sparklefly action in there. We're bringing Kane Renekton because I decided I want to hit things. And then we're also going to bring a slightly, but not significantly tweaked Soul Anivia, because if I can get a Targon's Peak to work in my favor one whole time, I will have a cheap soul that maybe nobody can get rid of. I did ban Puffball's Quintrox deck. So we're up against, I think it's Jinx Echo Zillion, along with the good old Soraka Kench Starspring healing deck. Also, Leon, hello! We missed you too. How's it going? Yeah, so I just was like, fuck it, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. We're just gonna bring some decks. I was thinking about doing Caitlyn Renekton, but every single time that I've brought the Caitlyn Renekton, it has been banned. It's been the one thing that's been banned that I really wanted to play. So I have scrapped that. I've scrapped the Zoe Victor, and we have instead some just kind of off into the wilderness pairings. I was gonna say off meta or off brand, but that's neither of those are really true. All of this shit is off meta, and there's really nothing that I can build that's off brand for me, considering that I'm the meme queen over here. So that's great. Let's see. Also, Moss, yes, feedback is definitely welcome. The rules are, so here's the thing, we have to build rules. I'm going to talk about this after as well. Building rules that you know people are gonna break, or that you cannot anticipate every way in which somebody is going to break a deck, is difficult. I do have to give points for creativity, or spiritual points, emotional points for creativity for some of the ways that people did just kind of dodge rulings entirely. But that is a consideration for sure in the future. Also, you can fucking complain if you want to. You can be just like, bitch, this sucked. And we will take it into account. The bigger these events get, the more events that we do, the cleaner and the sharper that they can be, the better for everybody and overall. People know what's going on. We know how to ban or interact with people who are breaking the rules a lot more clearly and easily. So on and so forth. and such things as these. It's currently 6:59 on my clock, so I think we should be about to jump in. So I'll slowly close the Eternal Poro Cup tournament discussion and give it to Flufferton to hold at like a Poro snack. The Caitlin Aphelios deck sounds fun. Thank you. I'm hoping it will be fun, actually. I'm hoping it will be a lot of fun. Again, assuming that I get to play it. I'm not exactly sure what the ban is going to be. I would like it to be Solanivia. I'd like it to be the Solanivia, despite my previous statement of wanting to get some kind of Targon's Peak bullshit. Mostly just so that I can do the crazier other two decks, which I literally just built an hour ago. Have they been tested? No. I just built them an hour ago and was like, yeah, whatever. If they work, they work. If they don't, yeah. I have literally no points on the line for the CDS in this last game, so it doesn't matter. It went really well. Oh yeah, the tournament went actually very well. We had a great time. There were a decent number of people signed up. We got a lot of viewership on the tournament, courtesy to just people being around, and also a big raid that we got from Mogwai. So that was it was all very exciting. I do now have the bragging point of we got over 800 eyes on the tournament concurrently, and that's the first time it's ever happened for a tournament. You were paying attention. Glass is always known for paying the most attention. Neither of us have ADHD or anything. Neither of us. Clearly this is a solely serious, a very serious home environment. Was the whole spell deck thing spell deck as in the spells instead of ephemerals. Just to cut out the unit requirement. Yeah, again though, it's one of those things of like we just would have to bake in a certain number of units, which means that we basically are running with a required deck list, which we wanted to avoid. But fair enough. If we have to institute some kind of system of you have to hit certain benchmarks so it feels like a more, or at least a fairer experience, that makes sense. Ooh, the ASOL did get banned. I get to play with the other stuff. Let's fucking go. Let's do this shit. Let's go. Normal, because like we can't do the other format. Can't do a best of 3, unfortunately. Would really love a best of 3 sometime. Do we want to do Aphelios or do we want to do the Cane? I'm gonna do the Cane first. Am I gonna do the Cane first? Fuck it, let's do the Cane first. Are my emotes good? No. My emotes are, I have the base emotes, it's fine. Yep. Let's go. Time to spec stuff. Probably don't necessarily have enough strike spells in here. Probably could have used doing a couple more. That's working! It's worked eventually. Oh no, it didn't. Oh no, it didn't work! What is the client doing? The Riot client. Why did you give me XP for this shit? Stop giving me XP for this bullshit. Do we need to reset? We might. I don't know if the lobby's okay. No worries. We've got what are we doing? This one. Yes. Trying this again. Barbara Santa, hello. Oh, actually, I should have the chat closed. It's not a big deal for something like this. But I'm gonna close the chat so that I can't actually sneak and look at this. Jinx, Echo Zillion, this is a significantly worse hand. No! My other hand was like perfect! Damn it! Ah, oh, fuck. Okay. I needed the other one. Oh, I needed the other one. No! Okay, alright. It's a mulligan. It's how the card game work. Yeah, I can't see anybody in the chat, so here we go. That's the Xenotype. I really wanted the Hothead. There's one Hothead in this deck because I thought it would be very fucking funny if somebody got a good haha keyword. Unfortunately, it looks like we are not quite ending it with the haha keywords that I had so dreamed of. It's a rat. Who doesn't love me a rat? It's good. It's a good ratus. So I could. Here's the thing. I could cast Keeper of the Box here and just put a swinging glaive on it. It's just like, have you say hello to my swinging glaive? Like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that. We're going to cast Keeper of the Box, give it lifesteal, and then protect the fuck out of it until the end of time. Yeah, sure. That also doesn't have Fearsome or anything, so, or can't block Fearsome right now. So that's a 4-3. It's quite lovely, in fact. That is rapidly predicting towards an Echo, of course. We're gonna do this for some Nexus damages and also hopefully a glaive or some kind. That could be Mystic Shot down somehow. We're just gonna buff it, of course. Challenger +2/+0 and Overwhelm. I wanted a spell shield or like an HP buff here, actually. Let's just give it Challenger, I think, and then pass. So we have Expanse, we have Momentous Choice. Again, not quite the targets that I had initially intended to use upon that. Here's a fun option. I can do this, and then I can do this, and then we can just fucking kill Echo off the bat, get ourselves a glaive proc, potentially. So that pops the spell shield off. Is it 2 of those? Oh, but the predict still resolves, so it is still a level for him. Still a level for him despite that. That's fair, that's fine. Unfortunately, it's 2 of them though, damn it! Oh, god fucking damn it! 2 scrying sand. It's like the perfect counter that I didn't even know existed at the time. Yeah, fuck it, take the fucking predict. Damn it. Okay, I mean, we might be able to kill him next turn, but then we of course run the risk of running into the chrono breaks. 2 fucking scrying sands, what the hell? Spell shield is good. I think quick attack. Actually, no, let's take the spell shield. I do not like my units getting interacted with, so the more spell shield, the better. Free time trick goes. I can't save this on the open attack. We might be able to do something like Ranger Knight Defector as a unit. That might work. Still has -2/-0. Yeah, because of the 2 fucking scrying sands that were cast there. Could also go with the Xenotype instead to get buffs later. Man, maybe I should have. I think maybe I should have taken the quick attack there. That's an awkward one for sure. We actually just manually top deck Kane. I think the answer is still something like Ranger Knight Defector in general, because all of the other units besides Echo can't really interact with it very much. It will mostly just bounce off, and that leaves us the 4-3 to still take out the Echo later. Again, assuming that there's nothing horrible, which there probably is. There's probably something horrible. So the Echo is dying, which seems like it's either a time trick into something else, or... No, it just has to be a time trick into something else, right? No real reason otherwise to save that. We can try to save Ranger Knight Defector by using a Momentous Choice on it to buff it. That list has 1 quicksand. Do we want to buff it? Because Chrono Break comes down, presumably, if that's dying. I don't think I'll try and save it. I clicked the right one, yeah. Click the right one there. Let's take that shit out. Time trick results. There's only 3 chrono breaks in 32 cards. Absolver to guarantee that it does punch through. All right. At least it's not an absolver to face, I suppose. Is it the quick chrono break steal? I feel like sometimes you can tell if somebody has found chrono break by how quickly they just slam the chrono break button. I mean, there's actually still... No, because it's still 3, right, for chrono breaks. This is a life steal. That's fine, actually. I'll take that. If there's no units on the board other than some 2 power things, we should be fine. I think Forsaken Bakai into Kane, or Kane and Bakai, or Kane into Shaped Stone, or something like that. This has potential to start doing stuff, especially into something like a 1-3, with shit like Shaped Stone available. So there's 1 Zillion in there and 2 Jinxes. We've seen 1 Echo just straight up die. He's not coming back. He's not getting revived. Rat, Drop Border, Clockling. There's 3 Felines that have not seen yet. 2 Chronomancers, 2 Voice of the Risen. That's okay. I don't want to drop Chulo versus PNZ, of course. But we're still healing back a lot, potentially, actually. If I need to use the Shape Stone on something like that, we can. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't really have landmarks. Okay, that's still manageable with something like this. There's no buffs other than that 1 Absolver. Everything else is just a negative. So that should be okay, because it will heal a little bit if I block the 4-1 or the 4-2. No, I can't go for the 5-4. We could also kill the 4-3 and then transfer the glaive over at the start of the next turn. That might work. Offering a pass there, which I think I'll just take, honestly. We still have Challenger on that guy. We have Renekton now. I actually feel like Renekton in this scenario in particular is actually not super fucking strong. The game plan from here is to just swarm with units and have burn. So if we can take out some of the units, that would be great. I would like to take out Voice of the Risen eventually. So I think if we do this first and then pull a smaller unit, we're going up to 19, getting rid of Voice of the Risen with a potential glaive proc in hand. So those units are back to normal. Is resolving. There's 1 more Voice of Risen in the deck. Don't really want to overwrite that equip. There's 1 Echo. Overwhelm plus O+2. O+2 maybe? That's a little bit weird, but I'll take it. Let's go with the Predict maybe. Just to have some blockers. That's 2 Renektons. I don't need another one. His spell is not that good. It's not quite that good. It's good. It's not that good. We can probably put the glaive on him, though. That might be an option. We're back at 19 HP, so the other unit kind of did its job. I put, I think, 2 Ruthless Predators in here, so I could potentially use him eventually. It's all about striking. Again, I think I might have not put in enough strikes, however. I think there just might not be enough in here to really be able to pull out a super big powerhouse. That's a Chrono Break. So 3-4 is back, plus everything else. Do we want Shaped Stone for anything? So I can buff the Renekton to be, what, a 6-5. I can't use Shaped Stone then, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think let's just do this anyway. So they potentially get something out of it. This will heal the level, not heal. It will heal and it will level the cane, assuming something besides the echo pushes face. At this point, it's probably just facing down pressure. Probably just pressure. Because Voice of the Risen is just a really strong card. Could take the damage. I think at this point, I'm just going to take the damage. 12 is not a Mystic Shot. It's only 6 Mystic Shots. Which is quite possible with a Jinx, essentially.
You know, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
This is... the cane is also almost at the point where it can block the echo. I could go for the fucking Hail Mary shaped stone on cane to kill the echo and then recast the cane. Really hesitant about the recall effects, however. So the Voice of the Risen at the end is correct, unfortunately for us. Can block some of the 4 power units, can block that. We are currently alive if that occurs. I'm gonna risk a Shaped Stone and see how that goes, because Absolver was still the only unit buff in there. Other than burn. I mean, other than burn. But at that point, if burn is happening, it's going to go to face. So it's probably a Mystic Shot here. I don't have Rite of Negation. Otherwise, that would be probably not super relevant either. Because there's going to be another chance to find a Chrono Break. There's a Quicksand. So no actual... no burn to face, which is surprising to me, to be honest. Kind of figured it would happen by then. Let's buff the Renekton here. Spell Shield is fine. I'll take it. I think at this point we're just gonna cast, because that's kind of what we gotta do. We just gotta cast. There has to be a Mystic Shot now. There's 3 Mystic Shots and 2 Get Excited. There's no way it's not showing up. Unless that's my luck, in which case it absolutely never will. Yep, there's Get Excited. Got that one. Damn it. Needed to hold on to my left seated unit, I think, a little bit longer. That, again, that double Scrying Sands. Holy shit. Thought I had that one. Let's try the Caitlyn. Are we gonna do better into Soraka Tahm Kench with a... No, actually, we're gonna do absolutely hot garbage with Caitlyn Aphelios, because it's going to be a healing deck. It's gonna be a healing deck. But do I want to take the Kayn anyway? We have to beat. We do have to beat it with both, so fuck it. I haven't played the Caitlyn yet in this CDS, so we're gonna we're just gonna fucking play the Caitlyn. Just gonna do the Caitlyn Aphelios. I had a thought of trying to do basically Kayn elusive spam. One of my initial plans was to actually do Kayn Zoe elusives, which is a horrible idea, but was also just really entertaining when I was thinking about it. I was like, this is the way. Yeah. I'm gonna be feeding so much to Starspring right now. I'm gonna be feeding so much to the Starspring, but I'm gonna play Caitlyn in a goddamn CDS game, okay? It's going to fucking happen. And it's hopefully happening now. Let's go do some stuff, dude. Let's go, Sting Officer, let's go. That's a heal. I need to punch through the Youngling too. Don't know if I can really punch through the Youngling, but I can fucking try. Let's go with... man, I have Aphelios for some reason. For some reason, I do have Aphelios. I don't have a Night... I can't Nightfall him out, though, unfortunately. I don't have the Lunari system to get that Starspring in hand. Or top-decked? I didn't catch to see if it was from the far left or not. Mystic Shot. It's not going to do very much. I can use it. I could use it in order to Nightfall the Aphelios. So many terrible, terrible ideas. Let's do this. Let's see. There's Guiding Touch, Pale Cascade, and other nefarious things that could kill or counter this. I don't really want to do that into too many of them. Just Rider can come down here. I feel like honestly turn 4 Justice Rider It's gonna suck. It's always gonna suck. It's fucking Justice Rider. Is it a heal on the youngling in the face of a Mystic Shot? I am willing to bet yes, but I also have a Flash Bomb Peddler on board, so we're just gonna go for maximum bombs. At this point, it's max bombs regardless of the consequences. Healing Touch is gonna run into another one on that as well. So it goes back to 2 HP at the start of the next turn. I don't have draw to force here. Unless that high rolls. It actually did fucking high roll. It actually did hit the one I was trying to kill. So fuck yeah, fuck yeah. There's a Caitlyn. Caitlyn's already leveled. It's turn 5 and Caitlyn is somehow already leveled. This is a very strange match, but I did it to myself, so fuck it. So I think it's just Caitlyn. I think it's just go with the Caitlyn and let her do quick attack damage. We have Bastion next turn as well. Yeah, go.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed. News from the Undercity shift, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
There's a Sunburst. Fair enough. Boring, but fair enough. We have Aphelios and Bastion at this point. Can not really open attack at the moment. Karina is not going to do very much for now. Let's Acorn into Aphelios, I think. And try to go from there. Acorn is going to discount Bastion. There's a Sputtering Song Spinner in here, which is obviously better in general. 3 Lifesteal, Gravitum. Gravitum's not going to be useful. Severum is not going to do anything right now. Overwhelm is relatively irrelevant, unless they want to grant it to, like, the Justice Rider. Calibrum might do something. Honestly, might just take Crescendum here, though. It is certainly castable. Into 5 mana, fuck it. Calibrum, maybe let's take Calibrum. We can also trigger the Aphelios. We got a 3-2 Solari. That is so many fucking goddamn ponies, holy shit. 3-5 can go for sure. We're going to get a 3 mana Bastion. Draw is probably not going to be committed here. The 3-2... I guess can bash into a pony, that's fine. I'm actually thinking about letting Aphelios go here, but I think let's just do this. Justice Rider is currently my largest threat, which is fucking hilarious. Go Justice Rider. For Flash Bombs, Star Spring is at 6, so it is over a quarter of the way there so far. Opting to take the damage. I think we'll pass for now because I have both of these to cast next turn. Up to 8, so 1/3 of the way there. Sparklefly is here. No Gem Crafters, unfortunately. Just absolutely no Gem Crafters to be found. That looks like it's gonna try and take Aphelios. There is a Pale Cascade. We can just kind of recast him, though. So not really sure if that's a big consideration here. I think, yeah, let's just bash in the 3-3. I can't kill the 3-8 now, so I think might as well do this. There's another Bastion as well. That's fine. We have another Aphelios. I'm surprised it was a Bastion there, but I think the priority is for Star Spring, so that kind of makes sense. No mana available. I think let's narrow down the targets that the Flash Bombs can potentially hit over there. No mana available for this. Let's take a Gravitum. Not that that again really matters. I can't out-heal the Star Spring. I can't heal my Nexus to the point where the Star Spring is going to be no longer relevant, which kind of sucks. It's only healing 1 a turn, which is great. That's really annoying, but here we go. That's actually 3 bombs. Fantastic. That's a 4-5, which is not gonna be fun to swing into. We have an iterative improvement, and I feel like I can definitely do some shenanigans with an iterative improvement. So let's hold an iterative. That is currently, hopefully, just not dying. I would like my Justice Rider to not die. A field of 1-3s is a little awkward for sure. Down to 9. Down to 9. How much does it matter if it's down to 9? Not particularly. I don't think I have enough burn other than Caitlyn, who is unfortunately lost to the sands of time at this point. Sure. That's fine. We have 1 mana iterative. I'm tempted to just do a Karina, or just plant Karina and then copy the Karina. That's actually, I think that's the plan. Let's plant on the Karina, and then we shall trigger iterative improvement to do the buff Karina, the swole Karina. 10 away from the Star Spring level. Ooh, 11 on the edge. Let's fucking go. That is uncounterable, so it should just resolve. Plus 5 over there. I guess I could try and get another flash bomb effect off this turn if I cast it now. I think I still might bide my time though. You're an 8 power unit or 8 HP unit normally, so it would go. It's gonna maximum healing on that is right now 6. Never mind, maximum healing on that is right now an insanely large number. So that is gonna be saved. We'll hold the iterative plan. It's only 1 healing a turn if I can get the rest of it, but it's also at 19 now, which very much sucks. Which is going to be the win con there. There's also a level. Oh, there's a Soraka top deck. Oh, the Soraka top deck, fantastic. Let's see here, 13. If only that was enough. Let's go for. Honestly, if we're gonna die to Star Spring, let's go out like with literally just as much damage as I can humanly fucking muster. So we're gonna overwrite something here. We'll probably just overwrite like Acorn or some shit. So let's do a buff somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. We could also cast this and wait for the attack to resolve. So I can't stun that, unfortunately, but I can certainly try to get something off here. Infernum, Crescendum, whatever. We've actually cast 3 or 4 moon weapons by this point, so that's not going to get a full heal. However, the Star Spring has exactly 3 injured targets to look at, unless I can kill something with Karina. Unless I can kill something with Karina, the Star Spring currently has all of the targets it needs to be able to look at healing. Okay. So the ponies are trying to take out some of my stuff here. Oh, to guarantee more damage, to guarantee the heal, I think, is probably the plan on that one. I think we're just gonna go with the Karina again. It's just, the plan hasn't changed. It's still gonna be fucking Karina. There's 1 card in hand. If it's a heal, I mean, we're done anyway. So I think it just should resolve. Yep, that's fine. Unfortunately, there's that, like, tank of a Boxtopus that I can't quite get around. We're still gonna activate, though. We're still gonna try and kill as many things as possible from the top. That's 14. Holy shit, that's still 3 fucking units to heal, though. Damn it! Oh, if it had killed the Cosmic Youngling, we would have lived another turn. If we had killed the Cosmic Youngling, would have lived another turn. However, it is still going to see 20... Oh, wait! Oh, yeah, 21 healing. Wait, that was 21 healing? Oh my god, we actually still fucking shut it down. Holy shit, we're golden. I wish is something I could say, but we're probably gonna die anyway. I have no more spells, so... Fuck it! Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm attacking. But that's still it's just not enough damage. That still is just, I can't get around the fact that 2 Astral's protections were cast upon a Boxtopus. Oh, no! Unless there's like a draw card in hand and it perfectly hits Boxtopus there. I didn't realize that the flash bombs would trigger while the Soraka, I think, was also happening. That's new. That's new and exciting. Ooh, that has a chance to kill something. Yo, we actually killed every single unit on the board! Wait, is that? No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Because the attack wasn't committed first. 6 unit fucking gone. Open attack. Holy shit. Open fucking attack. We pulled it out. Oh, we pulled it out. Fuck yeah. All right, all right. Aphelios Caitlyn is where it's at. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All of my flash bombs listened to my RNGesus prayers. I sacrificed 5 small children, but it's fine. Okay. Kane Renekton once more. Let's go. Woo! Anyway, all right. We're up against the healing deck again. I don't think this is gonna go as well, but I also didn't think the last one would be able to sneak out quite that much power. So here we are once again. We're gonna drop the Kane because I do actually have Cultists in here, which in hindsight is not maybe the best decision I should have made. I maybe should have emphasized strikes more and just banked on drawing Kane with like a Rite of Calling or something like that. But that was, whew, ha. Didn't think. Oh, a 21 out of 22 on the Star Spring. Thank you, sir. Thank you for drawing. To the universe. Thank you for card draw. Yes. Okay. You do a predicty-do. Okay. Canes. Hey, you know, fuck it. I'll take a Cane. I'll make a 3-2. It's fine. There's a Crusty Codger. Let's see if this is a trade. Nope, just dealing Nexus damage straight up. I'm glad that I attacked in previous turns and I didn't just let them sit as well. That's quite good. Because there were moments where I was definitely debating, just like sitting there and being like, nah, this is fine. I can live through that. No, just go and face worked out. The go face strategy functioned as expected. There's a Keeper of the Box. I have not equipped anything, so we're gonna push some more damage currently. We do have Momentous Choice as well. I could have threatened the Momentous Choice earlier, but we'll see about that. That, I think, might be something that we do buff, actually, to remove entirely. Deal 3 damage to face here. Get a Keeper of the Box out, potentially, so that we have Keeper Renekton into a Kane. Kane is actually good at picking off small units, so we might have a way to do it there. Depending. Chronomancer is also pretty good. Boxtopus does stuff. We're gonna pass. We're gonna pass, let the Boxtopus maybe do something. Unless it's also an open pass, in which case I'll take it, because that still has vulnerable and we still have a 4/4 to think about. 1 mana Shakedown is a card, but it's not gonna be doing much, I think. Yeah, Renekton is safe. I was like, is there something at 1 mana? In Bilgewater, there are some things that are 1 mana, but not that. Okay, yeah, okay. So I think we just go with the Fearsome. I have many a Cane in the pocket of my hand. There's a Sunburst threat, potentially. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna try and take that unit with the big old Renek. With the big fat Renek. It's a 6/5, let's go! Buffs here could be another Astral Protection, bane of my existence. Just a couple of Pale Cascades could happen as well, that might work. Bastion into a Pale Cascade would trade, but that would be a lot of resources, so we'll see what it is. It's Astral Protection. One day. One day I'll have enough damage to punch through one of those. Not today, obviously, but that's alright. The way it may be able to trade with the, or it will rather probably trade with the Renekton now, unfortunately. It still has the Challenger. If there's a Soraka in there, we're, I think, pretty toast, which kind of sucks. I think I'm gonna just cast a cane while I have one around. Shadow Step is here, which is an interesting card for sure. There are potentially ways that we can use it. There are ways we can potentially use a Shadow Step, knowing that there are no counter spells or anything. Bastion is really the only thing that would really hard counter that. We top deck the Furious Wielder, which is also very nice, considering I could Furiously Wield and then also Grapple Hook. Which is very exciting. I now have the, like, a little adrenaline thing of like, oh yeah, for sure there's gonna be a flash bomb that pops, because my brain is now like fucking accustomed to like half expecting it now. Sunburst is good for, or sorry, Rite of Negation is good for countering a Sunburst. We could also just take a second Renekton in the assumption that our first Renekton will die. I think maybe we do that instead. I think so. We can't really play under the auspices of Sunburst too much. So yeah, let's just do this. If we can Furiously Wield the cane alone, or we can Furiously Wield the Renekton onto something if mana goes away, because then it will actually just straight up level him, and then he'll get a nice fat +3/+3 on open attack. I think we're worried about Soraka here. I mean, Kench is also a thing. We don't seem to be seeing Kench, but also he's in the deck. Haven't seen it thus far, but he's around. That's another Star Spring! Oh boy! Okay, so Guiding Touch and Pale Cascade are what we're going to be looking for at that mana point. I honestly think then that... Oh, right, because it's equipped. Ha! I'm stupid. I think I'm just going to do this, honestly, into a unit. Because if it is buffed, honestly, kind of so be it. It will still be a strike, and it still will not kill the cane as a result. That does go. Shh, as he says. Good. One hit. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're gonna pull, I think, the Youngling and the Boxtopus next turn. Grappling Hook is probably not gonna trigger on much. The 3/5 may not be able to live through a Boxtopus. Okay, so you go here. You kill Youngling, hypothetically. You go for damage. You don't go for damage. You go for fearsome damage. We could bring Ruthless Predator to give just a buff in general. I think this is correct, however. I think that's actually fine. At this point, the Renekton is just kind of there to do stuff. Don't super care whether or not he's alive. We have a second one, especially if I don't use the Ruthless Predator there. I could use a Renekton to just get around that. Or I could use a Furious Wielder to hit the 3/5 so that Star Springs are only triggering on the 2/3. All of this feels a little bit like dumping a lot of resources for something that may not actually matter. So I'm hesitant to do that. We do still have a Furious Wielder for later if that's needed. I think I'm just going to rely potentially on the Grappling Hook Furious Wielder here. I don't like letting that Boxtopus live, but we might have to. At least one heal horse is dead. Good death to the heal horse. Cane goes. Hit, hit, hit. We can recast the cane, of course. Or as well, we can cast Rost. In general, I almost picked the elusive there, not gonna lie. The elusive would have been pretty fancy. Broad-backed Protector, it's definitely not what you want to see. I can kill it, however, which means that the Star Spring will only have a couple of targets to hit, which I think might be the best option here. There's no Bastion available. So it can only receive a Guiding Touch or a Pale Cascade or something like that. So I think we just remove that from the board in general. Ross is not healing me because he doesn't need to. We're too Chad. We don't need the heal. Yeah, there's no, what's the 0-2? Or plus O plus 2 card? So yeah, no Nexus healing, just unit healing. It is for a turn. We do have to be afraid of the fact it's a lot per turn right now. I have multitudinous Renekton's. I am realizing that gives me Ruthless Predator. I'm curious if I can do some Overwhelm shenanigans right now, but I doubt it with a deck that runs the Star Shaping. And Astro or Sunburst. Mostly, of course, Star Shaping. Still got that fearsome lady also just kind of hanging around, doing her thing. That's a Path of Discovery for a landmark. 3rd Star Spring. 3 healing. Is that gonna be enough? So it heals, and then it registers, and then it heals, and then it registers, and then it heals, and then it registers. To be fair, that is a lot of heals registering. That is a lot of heals registering. I will Ruthless Predator in general if I need to, if that in order to force that to potentially be a trade. If that has to be a trade, we'll make it a fucking trade. Because right now, if I give the Renekton some extra damage, we're okay. Yeah, if there's a spell in there, this is really dangerous. That is an Astral Protection. Ah, there it is. There it is. Because it will only need 3 more, because 3 Star Shapings were enough. Oh, fucking 3 Star Shapings. Absolutely insane. That doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm gonna buff it so that at least one thing dies. Again, but it's still, I think it's gonna be enough, unfortunately. We're so close, actually, to pushing overwhelm damage there, but I think it's not. I don't think it's enough because that Divergent Paths was exactly what was needed. That one sees 20, that one sees 21, that one sees 22 now. It's that one. It's that one that sees 22 that I can't actually counter there. Oh no, but we still get another turn here. Oh, right, because it's still... Yeah, because it is on the left. If I go with this, it's not enough damage, unfortunately. Because it's going to be... If I do this, for instance, if I try to do that, it's 10. It's actually, I didn't think it would be 10. It is actually 10 there. Fuck it. We're just gonna commit that. I forgot that it was gonna be 4 + 6. Holy shit! Final match of the CDS! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy fuck, fucking jeez. That was an incredible set of games. I don't actually really care that I won those so much, as those were just fucking incredible to play. Oh my god, those were fun. That was so fun. Oh my god. That was incredible. All right. Yo, GG's. Oh my god. You know what? I am quite pleased that in the last midnight hour of the Champion Draft Series, I managed to pull out a fucking goddamn win. I managed to pull out a win. I have gone 0-2 this whole season, except for that last game there. Fuck yeah, the meme queen, the meme queen did it. I got it. Whew, I got it. All right. Yeah. I was willing to bet that it wasn't a heal, but we got it. Yes! Anyway, by the way, the Champion Draft Series has been an absolutely fantastic series. Pink Ghost, I see your sub right now. Thank you for that. Really appreciate your support, and also really appreciate you inviting me to this event, by the way. I've had an absolute fucking blast seeing the drafts, playing something, or playing a format that's not traditional tournament, that's not traditional ranked, that's not the gauntlet, that's just something unique. And the drafting experience was just an incredible, just like an incredible time in general. So big shout out to Pinkos, and also thank you to all of my opponents that I've played throughout this series. It's been kind of amazing. But yeah, also I finally won a CDS game. Small confetti. Just a little small confetti. I'm going to actually end the stream and then restart so that I can talk without a delay, and I can go over some of the Eternal Poro Cup stuff, it's as well as just, you know, play Runeterra a little bit. So there's gonna be about Game 3 versus Mafraju as well. There were definitely a few going to Game 3 matches, but it is nice to finally have that W in the bag a little bit. But yeah, I'll be right back. There will be basically very little delay on the actual stream because I'm planning to reboot it without a delay the second this minute finishes up. So see you in about no time at all. But for me, I'm going to be screaming in a corner for 60 seconds. Bye, Internet!